going on, everybody? Spunky 991 coming, guys, another video. Coming at you guys for my week 7 weekly picks. You guys know how I do this. I go over the entire schedule for the week. I tell you who I think is going to win those games, and of course, I save the Eagles matchup for last. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get started with this. Starting off with the Thursday night football game, you got the Denver Broncos traveling to New Orleans to take on the New Orleans Saints. This is former New Orleans Saints head coach Sean Payton, who is now the Denver Broncos head coach, going back to New Orleans to face his former team. Games being played in New Orleans. I can see this game go either way. I can really see it go either way. But I think the Broncos going into New Orleans, I think this is a tough one. This really is a tough one because, like I said, I can see it go either way. The Saints still do not have Derek Carr. So, but the Saints, but last week against the Buccaneers, the Saints actually did put up a fight. So it's kind of tough. New Orleans is a tough place to go win at. But I'm going to give it to the Broncos. I won't be surprised if it goes the other way, but I'm going to give it to the Broncos. Moving over to the Sunday games, starting off with the London game here. You got the New England Patriots traveling to London to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Games being played in London. I'm gonna give that one to the Jaguars. Moving down to the 1 o'clock Eastern games on Sunday, you got the Detroit Lions traveling to Minnesota, taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings are undefeated, 5-0. Detroit Lions absolutely demolished the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas last week. This right here, NFC East, basic NFC East lead on the line right here because the Lions are right there on the doorstep with the Vikings. I can see it go either way. Vikings are playing good football. Lions are playing good football. But I'm giving it to the Lions. I'm giving that one to the Lions. Next matchup, you got the Tennessee Titans traveling to Buffalo, take on the Buffalo Bills. Not a hard one for me to decide here. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills in this matchup. Next matchup, you got the Miami Dolphins traveling to Indianapolis to take on the Indianapolis Colts. I'm giving that one to the Indianapolis Colts. Next matchup, you got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Falcons. I'm gonna give that one to the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks will go into Atlanta and beat the Falcons. Next game, you got the Houston Texans traveling to Green Bay, take on the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love versus CJ Stroud. This right here could potentially be a shootout. I think it will be a very good matchup. It's being played at it's being played at Green Bay, so I'm giving it to the Green Bay Packers. Next game here, the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to Cleveland, take on the Cleveland Browns. AFC North rivalry game here. Not a hard one for me to decide. Cincinnati Bengals take that game. Down to the 4 o'clock games, you got the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to Los Angeles, take on Los Angeles Rams. I'm gonna give that one to the Rams. Next game, you got the Carolina Panthers traveling to Washington, taking on the Washington Commanders. Easy one here. Washington Commanders take that game. Next game, you got the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Santa Clara to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Last late afternoon game. A rematch of the Super Bowl here. Rematch of last year's Super Bowl. I can see this game go either way. The Chiefs and the Vikings are the only two remaining undefeated teams in the league right now. I already picked the Vikings to get their first loss of the season this week. Tough one here. It's being played in Santa Clara. Tough one. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to say the Chiefs get their first loss of the season against the 49ers. I think the 49ers will get the win here. Next matchup, New York Jets at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tough one to decide here as well, but I'm gonna give that one to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's the Sunday night football game. We got 2 Monday night football games this week. We got the Baltimore Ravens at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens in that matchup. And then the last Monday night football game, the Los Angeles Chargers at the Arizona Cardinals. I'm gonna give that one to the I'm giving that to the Los Angeles Chargers. And last but not least, 1 p.m. on Sunday, my Philadelphia Eagles traveling to MetLife to take on the New York Giants. Giants lost on Sunday Night Football to the Cincinnati Bengals. My Eagles squeaked by a victory against the Cleveland Browns last Sunday. I'm giving that one to the Giants. NFC East rivalry game. I'm giving it to the Giants. You know, I'm just not right now with the Eagles, man. I'm just not impressed with what I'm seeing right now. This team is just not. They have not been consistent, and I can see the Eagles win this game, but I can also see the Eagles lose this game. And I'm going with the Giants to win that game. So, quick recap here. Denver Broncos at the New Orleans Saints. I'm going with the Denver Broncos. New England Patriots at the Jacksonville Jaguars. In London game, I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Detroit Lions at the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings get their first loss of the season. I'm going with the Lions. Tennessee Titans at the Buffalo Bills. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills. Miami Dolphins at the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts. Seattle Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons. I am going with the Seattle Seahawks. Houston Texans at the Green Bay Packers. I'm going with the Green Bay Packers. Cincinnati Bengals at the Cleveland Browns. I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals. The Las Vegas Raiders at the Los Angeles Rams. I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams. The Carolina Panthers at the Washington Commanders. I'm going with the Washington Commanders. Kansas City Chiefs at the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers. The New York Jets at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Baltimore Ravens at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I am going with the Baltimore Ravens. The Los Angeles Chargers at the Arizona Cardinals. I am going with the Los Angeles Chargers. And my Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Giants. I am going with the New York Giants to win that game. So there's my picks for the week. I always want to hear what you guys think of them. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nights No One's out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.